Hi guys, Paul here. Today I'm going to be doing a shave with the Pere Lucien. This is the Lavande-Vetiver soap. This was the razor and brush limited edition soap 2014, and I'm going to go ahead and use that for my shave today. My initial impressions with this soap are that it is very lavender, or it's very vetiver forward. The lavender is very much in the background of this soap. This soap has a very earthy vetiver scent to it, and the lavender is pretty subtle in this one. So that's just my impression of it. I've only used it a couple times. I don't know if that's going to change as I work my way through the puck or not. I really like nice earthy scents, and I like the scent of this soap quite a bit. I just wish it did have a little bit more lavender to it, but nonetheless it's a great soap, and I'm going to go ahead and use that for my shave today. So I'm just going to wet my face, and I'm just going to put on a little Prazo pre-shave. This is usually the pre-shave that I will use pretty much every day. I like the Prazo. I like the little menthol tingle that it gives. Does it really improve the shave that much? I don't know. Probably it doesn't make that much difference, but I do like the way it feels. I think it kind of helps, that menthol tingle helps wake me up in the morning, and it feels real good. So I'll go ahead and wet my face a little bit. For my brush, jumping this thing to rinse this out. For my brush, I'm going to be using a brush made by Scott Pavkovic. This is one of his very first 7-shade brushes that he ever made. In fact, when this brush was made, Scott was not even using resin at that time. He was just making wood brushes, and this is one of the very early brushes that he made. In here I have a golden nib premium Silvertip knot. I had originally had the F2 knot in there, and I pulled that knot out of there and changed it out for this premium Silvertip. For me, that F2 knot is just too prickly. I really didn't like it that much, but this premium Silvertip is really awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and be using that, and we'll just go ahead and start loading the brush. And this soap, like all the other LPL soaps that I've used, it lathers very easily, makes a nice thick, creamy, stable lather. Really, he does a nice job. Cyril does a really nice job on his soaps. He really makes top quality soap, and they're really quite lovely. Okay, now we'll go ahead and start lathering this up. As I said, the vetiver really predominates in this one. However, when you lather it, I do get a little whiff of lavender from time to time, but the vetiver is definitely in the forefront here on this one. And I'm just adding water as I lather the soap up on my face. I had the brush soaking while I was taking a shower. I just kind of shook it out a little bit, and loaded the brush for about maybe 15-20 seconds. And it's fairly dry, so I'm going to have to take a few minutes here, just add water and loosen this up a little bit. Hydrate the soap. this premium Silvertip knot is really soft, and it has pretty good backbone to it. Now, I think with this particular knot, if you want more backbone, you probably need to set it lower in the handle. This one, I think it's set at about, this is a 24 millimeter knot, and it's set at about 44 millimeters or so. And it gives us just the right amount of backbone, but yet it's retaining some really nice softness. Now, this particular knot compared to the grade A is a little bit more scrubby than this one. This one's a little bit softer. Both of them are just great knots though, and the backbone really on both of them can be adjusted by just how high of a lock you set the knot at. So, okay, I think that's pretty good. Go ahead and rinse the excess soap off the puck here and set that aside. And the nice thing about these LPL soaps is they come in a really nice solid metal tin. I really love the packaging of his soaps. It's really awesome. A nice heavy metal tin. I've never had it. I don't know if these are what exactly is made out of, aluminum or what, but they're pretty solid, and unfortunately the lid keeps dropping into the sink. But they're real solid, and I haven't seen any rusting on them at all, so I don't know. I'm not sure what they're made out of. Some kind of a metal, aluminum, or stainless steel or something, but they're really awesome. So there's that. I'm just going to set my brush aside. Get some of this. Just clear off the boundaries of the shave here. And for my razor, I'm going to be using the Merkur Progress. This is a short handle Progress. When I got my first Progress, I bought it at Art of Shaving, and the only one they had was the long handle Progress, and I ultimately had that made into a Mergress, which I really love. But I've always wanted a short handle one, and so I was picking up some Christmas gifts at Rubinoff's this last week, and they had this in there, and I just decided I'd go ahead and pick it up. And for my blade, I'm using a Gillette Rubie Super Stainless. These blades were sent to me probably 2 years ago in a trade from a fellow in Ukraine, and he told me that they were fairly hard to get even there. They are a Russian-made blade, and they're different packaging than the Rubies that we see here. The Rubies that I have had in the past had a silver or gray and black wrapper on them. These are the kind of blue and white, as you can see. And I don't know if there's any difference in them. They seem to be really nice blades, so I'm going to go ahead and use one today. I really love the way the Progress shaves. The balance and feel in the hand of the Progress is really nice. And it really gives a great shave. I pretty much usually set my Progress on about 3. And that seems to work really good for me. Obviously, the nice thing about the adjustable razors, you can adjust the shave aggressiveness as you see fit, which gives you some flexibility depending on how you feel any particular day. Or you can adjust it throughout the shave if you like to do that. I usually don't. I usually just set it and forget it. And as you can see, this soap really provides a nice lather. So. And that Rubie is feeling real smooth. On the first few strokes, it did feel there was a slight amount of roughness to it on the first couple of strokes, kind of like what I experienced with the Vashkag blades. But after those after I did those first few strokes, it smoothed out real nice, and it feels real good. Okay, third and final pass. Again, plenty of lather in that brush. That premium Silvertip really whips up a nice lather with that LPL soap. And on that third pass, against the grain, that blade is really smoothed out nicely. It feels really great on the third pass. So go ahead and just rinse my face off here a little bit. So in summary, that the LPL limited edition vetiver or Lavande-Vetiver soap, really good performer, like my other LPL soap. Performance is exactly the same, just a scent that's different. And again, this is very vetiver forward. It's a very earthy vetiver, and that's what you like. If you guys like a nice earthy vetiver, I think you'll like that quite a bit. Don't expect this to blow you away with the lavender aspect of it, because that is really overshadowed by the vetiver in this particular soap, but good nonetheless. I am going to go ahead and use the Agua Lavanda Puig lavender aftershave, just to add some lavender to this whole blend. And it's a really great aftershave. Really nice smelling aftershave. For guys that like lavender, this one is a very manly lavender scent. The longevity and projection with it is, you know, fairly light, but it is a eau de cologne, so you kind of get what you expect there. But the scent is great. It's a great aftershave. It actually goes with a lot of different colognes as well, because lavender, you find that in a lot of different colognes, so that doesn't conflict with a lot of different colognes. It can be used with many different colognes and whatnot, and so it's a great product. Anyways, guys, so that's the shave today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.